Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Hmm. Just making sure my volume's okay. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's see. Got that set up. What's up, Fish Lips? How are you doing? Let me get my chats pulled out real quick. Remember it's Monday. We don't want to do anything kind of stupid today. Nothing worse than having a crappy Monday, then the rest of the day sucks. We got one account that we're going to be trying to push hard. That's my funded futures, and I'll let you know when I'm trading that because I probably don't recommend even following that account just because I'm trying to pass it before the renewal date. So I got till Wednesday or Thursday to do that, if I'm not mistaken. I think Thursday. I think it's the 4th. Let's see. Yeah, so Thursday. So I got to make like $500 on it. So, like I said, we're going to be kind of trying to push that account a little bit. I mean, I could take the cheap way out of it and oversize here at the opening, just drop it and just look for 5 points or even 6 points. 6 points would get it. So what is that? 30, 25. Mm. It's very, very tempting this morning. Just put the boys on the table, go for 6 points. Uh, I'm not really sure yet. Uh, I just kind of go into Monday and just kind of go with the flow. I mean, right now it looks like we're moving straight down because we may be moving back up here at opening just because we were making higher lows. And if you look at this last leg, it made a low, pulled back up. Then the next swing down was not a low. So you would think that we're going to continue higher here. If I had to pick a direction, but who knows? That looks like a news candle there. Is that a news candle? Let me look. I haven't even looked to see if we had news this morning. Let's see if that was a news candle. Nothing like news messing up the opening. Oh, it is. Godly. There's nothing worse, man. What is it? They must. It's like 8:11. Like, what is being said at 8 or 9:11 to pop this off? What the crap? Uh, let's see. We do have news in about 30 to 50 minutes, so that means I don't know. The opening just got jacked up, guys. There is no opening probably for me this morning. There, like I said, I was gonna look for that little 10-point opener. Then so now we got a 100-point 15-minute candle already. So that's kind of jacked up. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Ugh. Holy goodness, man. Why does this gotta happen like 15 minutes before the market open, man? Did you grab that SB sub dub? Oh, it messes up the opener when it does that, man. My opener's messed up now. I can't get my little 10-point opener that I like to take. Oh goodness. That's the way I was kind of looking too. Fish lift was long, but I wasn't gonna wait till opening to make that decision. I didn't expect a 160-point dump or 140 points. Uh, well, at least it happened pre-market and not while you're actually in it. Unless you were just happen to be in it pre-market. Which I try to stay away from pre-market trades. I don't ever have any luck pre-market trades, so I just stay away from them. You were already long fish lips? Oh, you longed off that 25, didn't you? We got a nice 25 retest right there. Oh, I'm not even touching this at the moment. I was waiting for the early morning breakout. Like, no matter whatever happens, I was just looking for my little 15-minute opening trade that I like to take with those two Lusa fundeds that we're trading. But now that it's 140 points, there's just no way for me to take it. So usually the line in the sand's about 50 points. So you don't want no more than a 20 to 25 point stop loss with that opening trade that we take. So, and we do have three-star news this morning. We had manufacturing news in 45 minutes, which is going to be 10 o'clock. And we're going to have S&P, global manufacturing PMI numbers at 45 after, so 9:45. I keep seeing rumors that they want to raise interest rates, so I almost feel like they need to raise interest rates where they can bring home prices back down. I think that's the only way house prices will ever come back down. Even though I know it's going to make it a little bit more on the expensive end starting out, but the way I look at that is you just buy a house with higher interest, then just refinance that shit when the interest rates go down. So man, market's already doing folks dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Like I said, guys, this Monday, we don't feel like making any stupid mistakes. we have one account that I got to get past this week, and that's the My Funded Futures 50K. And I'm trying to get it passed before the renewal date of the 4th. So, and I only got to make $500 more. So that's the only account that I'm probably going to be pushing hard this week. And I will let you know when I'm trading that, because it's not going to be like, trying to be looking for the perfect setups. So we will definitely be pushing that account hard. 338 is a pivot. So if we can get back above 384, 386, we may get a nice retracement this morning, or a nice reversal here. So keep an eye on the 384. If we can print above 384, you may get a retracement all the way back up the current session open at 416. Like I said, if I can just grab 10 points this morning on this elusive account, I'd be more than happy. That had to be some kind of like world news, either between the Iran stuff. It just seems like that stuff has just been happening so random lately, because that is not normal news. So it has to be something either Trump left in a tweet or that Truth Social site, which sometimes I almost feel like I need to follow Truth Social, which just so I can see. But I don't really, I guess, follow that stuff. I always just wait and see someone in the text tell me. Ooh, little pullback here to the 50s. Then, like I said, a little push back up, get back above 84 here. Oh goodness. Yeah, I think I've heard that with the interest rate that we may go up like a half a point or so. Who knows? Dude, I think the last time I borrowed money is whenever I redid my the house that I live in now was almost paid off. I owed like less than $20,000 on it. And when they were giving away free money back in 21, that's how I ended up buying a second house. It was hard not to borrow money back in 21 or 22 when interest rates are like 2 and 3%. I mean, it's almost like borrowing money for free back then. And that's how I ended up buying a second house, was because of interest rates being so low. Because there's very few times in our lifespan you're gonna see a 2 and 3% interest rates. I'm not saying it can't happen again, but it's very rare. If this thing breaks that low of that previous inside bar, man, that's a short for me. If we were during the normal operating trading hours, that would be definitely a short, unless it broke out the top side, but that would be a lot of times that's just like a little 5-minute bear flag there if it breaks out to the bottom. But it's pre-market, so it'd be kind of tough to take that. We'll just have to watch and see what happens. Remember, guys, if you're trading in that first 15 minutes, 15 minutes to 30 minutes, we do have news at 9:45 and 10 o'clock this morning. So just be aware of that. And we also have to worry about whatever the hell this news candle was. So let me see if I can. Uh, Like I said, man, that would definitely. I would take. I would have shorted this if this was in the normal market opening hours because I watch the 5 minutes so much because that's all I ever watch. Most of the time, you're going to get 10 points on this type of candle, whatever, especially whenever you get like this big bullish or bearish 5 minute candle and you get a very small body on that next 5 minute candle. That next candle, it always seems like you're going to get the breakout on the next candle. It's almost like a little 5 minute bear bull flag in a way. I mean, I'm not sure how far we go down off that candle, but you can easily look for like 10 points in runners off of it. You don't like to see it as big as it is because it is almost a 50-point candle. That's the only downside to this candle. Let me see if I can find another one. We get those quite a. So here's another one. This one's a lot better here. So you got you got your big bullish candle. Then you get this small little 5 minute candle. And a lot of times it, being a red one, most of the time that's going to be another bullish candle coming afterwards. So, the only thing that knocked against it was how big it is. I feel like the opening's kind of F this morning, guys. I don't know if we'll get any kind of good what's going to happen at the opening. The fact that we've had uh almost what 460 down to what 140-point move in the last 10 minutes. So, unfortunately, the day kind of sucks already. At least for the opening. We'll blame it on Methodical Man. It's Methodical Man's fault. Fish lips, you still holding that, man? Woo! good morning, everyone in the TikTok world. you're holding a dude. That thing's down 100 points, man. Is it just one micro? Hopefully, fish lips, just one micro, right? 100. It's crazy, man. Woof. And we got another nice retest with this candle here, man. Look, this was a pivot here we had marked out at 84. Dude, we had. Why couldn't this wait till the opening, man? We had everything there for the opening that I would have loved to grab this short. Had our big bearish candle, pull back into the pivots. You could have used that 84 as kind of like your line in the sand and your support and resistance. We got our little bearish bull flag that I like to take sometimes. Man, a lot of entries that I like to take off of. Oil's going. Is oil's what's driving this? Ah, okay. I have a oil chart. Well, I thought I did. Yeah, right here. Dude, look at them wrecking. Dude, they're just wrecking people on both sides with oil. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, that whole Iran thing. So something that I learned about that from somebody talking about that is all these to me all these little deals you hear with Iran. So the way what I've understand someone's talking about is Iran's got 31 different parliaments. So even though you might make a deal with one parliament, doesn't mean that all the others are going to agree. So I think that's why we constantly hear where Trump say we won the war again, like for the 20th time, and we get some kind of crazy reaction from it. I swear that's what it's been like. It's like we're making 31 different uh arrangements. Hmm. But I guess this was from oil going straight up, guys, because lately with the NQ, the oil has definitely been in the, if the oil's going up, NQ's going down. I'm gonna be very, very careful this morning. I wanna try to get my 10 points, but I just don't know how safe it's gonna be to try that. Not with a funded account. Because we've been doing that loose of 10 points in the morning, looking once we get our elusive fundeds over the $200 mark, because we're trading two different ones that we're rotating. So that's how we're doing those two elusive fundeds. We're rotating them at the opening. And so, I don't know. It's definitely going to be definitely you can't be taking this on the 15-minute breakout this morning, because you would have to have a almost a what a 60-point stop loss to trade this at opening. So I would just say, just be careful with your accounts this morning, especially fundeds. And I only say that is you got to be careful of 9:45 and 10 o'clock. We have news, two different three-star newses this morning within the first 30 minutes. And plus whatever's going on with oil at the moment. So just, don't mess up your fundeds being a Monday. If anything, if we just don't feel the price action, we will just strictly do our my funded futures eval this morning. Looking at, I mean, you can't even really tell what's going to happen at opening. I mean, looking at Rico candles in normal settings, it looks like we're trending down all the way, but you don't know if we're going to have to retrace this whole move to the downside or to the upside. All right, 25 seconds. Like I said, not really placing any orders this morning because the range is way too big this morning. You would think if the 50s hold here on the pullback that, or maybe we can look for a long above 84 at the pivot. Kind of a mild open. I mean, this looks like a order block here if this pushes down. What's crazy is that was a 60-point drop. It doesn't even look like it because the candles are so massive right now. So be careful buying on new candles. It's almost like kind of like the short below 300 here for the opening candle, but that's where we hit off of. I usually don't ever take trades into the shorts into the whole number or any position in the whole number, at least not on the first pullback. Now, if we get above the pivot, maybe if we can break above that pivot session open, you would Well, see, to me, it looks like we're kind of going to the upside here. We break above. That's another pivot hit. Remember, we got the pivot marked out at 84, so be careful taking trades into your pivots. I definitely like the longs here. If you get above the 84, I'm waiting for it to hit that 400. Maybe it'll pull back. And I'm just trying to pick up 10 points. Ooh, that pullback happened so quick, there was enough time to really jump in that. '84 did pay us 10 points. It's just there's so much going on, what, in this area. For longs all the way would have to be back above 40. Like I said, you got previous days close here, you got a pivot, you got current session open, so a lot going on in this area. Man, we lost that pivot hard there. Try 10 points here. Ah, dude, what the? Come on. I think I hit my 10 points, but my damn ATM strategy effed me up. Oh, shit. Damn you, ATM strategy. What the F, man? That should have been my 10 points right there. Be careful of the 40 level. We got some resistance sitting at the 40, 37, 40 area. So you got to be careful of that area. See. Uh, you also got to be careful at the top of the hour here, guys. Nice if you're able to stay in that. I didn't turn off my ATM strategy and it came back and it hit 9 points and came back and stopped me out. That's what happened. I had that ATM strategy set at 9, and that's what happened there. And I don't know if we'll be able to take the next entry because it's on a news candle. $38 is the line in the sand here. Still kind of hitting off your 38 there. $38 still holding. Still stuck at the 38. Your long should have been down at 84, where I should have got what I got long at a while ago. Well, at least the news candle didn't really mess up the chart, so start losing that 84 level, which is a pivot. Okay, so it was a retest of that level there. Nice fish slips for staying in that. You can see that body never closed above 38. Neither body. Next level of support is going to be, like I said, 84. Come on. Trying to get back above 38 here. Man, if I can just get 10 points, that's all I care about. Ten points, guys. 10 points is all I'm looking for. And I should have had that on this move here. We got less than a minute for this 5-minute candle, so. Dude, the 30 is messing with folks' emotions at the moment. Oh, goodness. What's up, man? How are you doing, Ultrasound? Just kind of sitting on our hands. We tried one 10-point trade, but unfortunately, I didn't realize how fast my my ATM strategy was set up to go to break even, and when I did, it kind of put a damper on things. Very, very tough price action starting out here, guys. Maybe does this finally break the 38? Does it? Still, you can kind of see still fighting at 38. We've yet to get any kind of body to close above that 38. Keeps rejecting there every time. Maybe. Is this final to one? Oh, Viper's yelling. Let's see. 38 is going to be my line in the sand. So If I feel like we're going to lose the 38, we may even close this. Damn it, that should have been my target. We just hit the pivot, so we may come back down here. Not the pivot, but the what do you want to call it? Don't know if we'll make anything off the runner or not. It's been very, very twitchy here. It'll probably stop me out, then skyrocket. Was that clarity changer? Ah, you dirty bastard. I mean, it gave us about 20 points. I won't take a second trade. That 38 is still your line in the sand, dude. It's just goodness. All right, we're about to really go in heavy here, a little heavier. This is that My Funded Futures account that I gotta kind of just try to make a decent profit off of this week before it renews. Just no good follow through. No full port and air crash. Just like 10 micros, man. That's heavy for me. We only got to make 500 bucks. 500 bucks. Just now I get the follow through, guys. It still paid about 20 points. Just didn't get that full 30 points. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That full 20, 30 points that we're looking for. Oh, you're short off the 55? Nice. Yeah, we do have that VWAP sitting there too at 62. That's what we're not getting through is that VWAP. But see, I'm long above 38 though. But hell, even that's been struggling to lose. I should have just went for my 10 points and been done that way. Just took my 60 or 70 bucks on this. Like I said, we don't want to be messing no funded accounts up on a Monday, guys. It is not the day to be messing up your funded accounts on a Monday. I want to say, okay, You got till 10 o'clock before we have more 3-star news, so just be aware of that this morning. If you're in a short, long, or wherever you're at this morning. Nice on the short crash. I wouldn't be interested in a short unless we lost 85. 85 would be kind of my short area. Did you take some profit already, Crash, on that 55 short? Two micros holding. Kind of anticipating a bounce possibly here off the 85, 86. You get through that 85, man, it should get on down there. That was the first bounce. Whew. Like I said, you lose that 85, 86, you should get a nice move to the downside here. I'm hoping we print, if we're going to look for shorts, we need to print right below it and have that next candle kind of find support at 85 below it. You can use 85, 86 as your support line. Oh, get you, come on, hold up. 85. Come on. Nice. All right. One contract left. Don't get any easier than that, guys, off a pivot. When we print below pivots like that, dude, those are like my favorite. When we just print like 5 points below those pivots and we wick back into it like that, man, those are my favorite. I'm not saying we continue down to the lows here. We just got one runner left. And for some reason, if we break back above 84, we will look for longs. Remember, guys, we got news in less than 3 minutes. Protect your profit. Hopefully, this doesn't come back to wake me up and just dump. What's up, man? I'm anticipating 260s to getting hit. The VIX is 16 race. That means it's going up, right? That means we're going. Oh, volatile market. Oh. This thing can reject hard off that 25 level. Got 30 seconds left on this candle. Protect your profits, guys. News here in 30 seconds. Just in case this thing comes skyrocketing back up on this news candle. Try to lock in some profit here. At least locked in 30 points in case this thing comes back and stops me out. I can't take nothing from this. If we come back up there and retest that pivot, we'll just look for another short off that pivot. Gold's falling. All right. So we did leave a little bit on the table there. Yeah, the volatile is insane at the moment. Mm. I'm just going to have to wait for the next 5-minute candle. Probably a 200-point fall. Yeah, I definitely saw it's probably at least going to 260s was my target to the downside. What did we get to on this? Man. Got less than a minute left on our candle. I also think that's a 4-hour low candle too. All right. About to have a new candle here. Yeah, I'm just trying to wait. No hurries. No hurries. Where could we push back up to probably? I didn't know if we would get another 84 touch before we move down. But we're just waiting to see if we can break back below 300. Just looking for, like I said, just 10-point scalps at the moment. We may try one micro um, um, teaser candle here at 86 or 84. But if it breaks that, we'll just close it because I'm not sure if that's going to hold or not. Did we miss it? We might have missed it. It hit 79. Like I said, this is just one micro trade, guys. I don't like the fact that this candle is printing very bullish, but like I said, we won't give it a lot of room to go with above 85. Because if it breaks 85, I'm back looking for another long there. Dude, did not tag me in. Oh, goodness. Dude, I think it just missed us. I think it just missed us. Come on. Oh, goodness. Come on, not even a little touch. What the hell? Dude, that thing hit right at 84. I think it hit 84. Look, it didn't even, I had it at 84.25 and it hit 84. That was so dirty. And I thought I was front running it a little bit. We'll take it off for now. '86 is a pivot for me, so back above my pivot we will not look for shorts anymore. So far, we are up 240 on this My Funded Futures account. So we still need to make another 330. I was hoping we could get in one more trade here, but I didn't want to like risk my profits, so that's why we were doing kind of like this one micro teaser here at 85. But I feel like we possibly missed it though, because I'm not sure if this thing's going to come back reject or if we're going to actually go through the 85, 86 here. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Like I said, we're only going to probably give it no more than like $30 worth. So if it gets back above 400s, we'll just close it. Like I said, we don't want to be losing our profit. And we're already about to have a new 5-minute candle in 50 seconds. And sometimes this is a long candle for my 5-minute plays. Not always, but sometimes. And it's about to be a new 15-minute candle. Let's see. Like I said, guys, this is just one micro, just testing that level. We've already hit it once, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen if we hit it the second time. Actually, that would be the third time because we hit it here. That's our original short off of that 85 earlier. Then we retested again here. This is also an inside bar on the 5-minute charts too. What's up, man? How are you doing today, Nick? There's that first 85 hit. Oh man, it shot right through that damn thing. Oof. It would just wick. Let's see if that holds. You want to see that 85, 86 hold for longs. But I don't know. Like I said, that was already the third, fourth hit, so you had to be careful on that. That's just why that's why a while ago we just like, well, we'll put a micro up there and see what happens. Hmm. How have you been doing, Nick? Slow motion today for you. We're doing pretty good so far. We're up 240 in one account on a My Funded Futures eval, and only unfortunately only 30 something dollars on our Lusa funded. We did break over the 220 today for the funded, so I can just look at it. We only got 780 more dollars to go, and I didn't get a trade on my Bulinox today, just because we had just the price action last or this morning was just insane. What this big move pre-market. I knew once we had this big move pre-market, I was going to be very iffy today about trading. So, like I said, it's Monday. I'm usually a little bit more on the cautious side on Monday because there's nothing worse than wrecking your week on a Monday. That is all to me. That's worse than Friday sometimes. All right, about to have a new 5 minute candle here. Lost 200 last night on a pivot test. Lately, what my pivots, I usually stay away from the like for the pullback tests. Those are always very iffy. I like it where we trade through them and retest it on the candle below it. So that's how we played this big short we were in a few minutes ago. So like this is the pivot at 85, 86. So we lost the pivot by less than like 5 points. And this candle here did the retest. And this is where we got short at a while ago. What's up, Save? How are you doing this evening? Well, you're more than welcome to move on, morning. I'll help you out there, buddy. Let me just block you so we don't have to listen to you. You go do what you do. All right. Breaking back above the pivot level. Still got about 2 minutes left on this candle. Remember, we kept getting stuck here this morning, so a lot of resistance up there around that 40s. Debating if I want to go in heavy on this, our next entry or not. Like I said, we need to make 340. Like I said, we're not going to take any trades up into the 40s. That's also your VWAP, also up there around the 40 for anybody that follows the VWAP. And that's on the 5-minute charts. Remember, this is the rejection from this morning. So be careful taking longs up into this area. Unless you're already long. Oh, you're going to short the 35s? Nice crash. Dude, you had a nice trade up here from earlier off your 55. What are you shorting? The VWAP crash? Is that what that 35's coming from? Okay. What time frame is that on? Since because the mine's on the 5 minutes and it shows at 4:38, or you just front run it by a few points? Okay, so you just front run it by a few points. Okay. No trade at the moment, guys. So just kind of sitting on our hands at the second. Losing at 85, 86 VWAP. I almost think I'm a downsize on this next candle. Whatever next trade we take. I only say that because, like I said, we're up 240 in this account. And I don't want to take a risk of just losing everything on one trade. So we're just going to downsize because we were going in with 10 micros on this account. We're trying to get this passed before the renewal date of the 04 on the 4th. And we're about $300 away. We're trading on the MNQ, which is the NASDAQ. And we're taking trades on Ninja Trader. And we're trading at My Funded Futures eval at the moment. We took a loose funded this morning, but like I said, we only got the runner didn't really pay anything because our long was up there at the highs. So we took a long above 38. And basically we got up about 20 points, but our runner got stopped out. So we didn't really make anything off the runner this morning. Like I said, we're just trying to be super cautious. It's Monday. We just don't want to mess up any of our accounts on a Monday. I was very turned off with the price action whenever we had that 160 point dump this morning. Market's trying to do us dirty on the first day of June. Like I said, we didn't make much off our fundeds. We only made 36 bucks because the runner got hammered. This is the eval where we took the big short a while ago that we were up like 60 and 70 points, but we only took 30. So we gave up about 60 bucks on this profit a while ago. But like I said, we're trying to get to the 53,000. That's where we have to get this My Funded Futures funded. And we're at 2,670 at the moment. So, and we're going to try to get that done within the next couple days. So that's the account that I said I'll be pushing pretty hard today. So I'm letting you know because some of these entries could be a little bit more aggressive. Oh, you think we have a nice green Monday? I mean, not Monday, but June. I'm okay whatever way it goes, save man. I just I just don't want to do no mass destruction here. I almost want to take a cheap trade off of this 85, 86 level here. Now back above 85, 86, I will close this. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to close it. Ooh. Wow, that thing just ripped my face off. Quick like. Remember, this is the My Funded Futures eval. You may just end up getting your spike back up there, Crash. Oh, nice. I lost 100 bucks. Dude, it's already 10:30, guys. Holy goodness. What? What? Did Methodical just say he blew two evals this morning? How you doing, Wes? We're doing good so far. We're just working on an evaluation trade. Let's see. Nice. Oh, I'm usually cycling through accounts, so that's usually what I'm doing most days. So we're trading like five different fundeds with like two or three evals. So usually I'll look for like one funded trade, then we'll just kind of just focus on evaluation trades for the rest of the morning. So that's why I usually try to let everybody know when I'm doing evals because we take a little bit more risk on our eval counts. Nice short. Oh, did you get tagged in Crash at 35? Oh, hit 33. Uh or does that make you move down your entry? Wes, did you happen to catch like the 160 point move at the opening of the market? Or did you just trade that earlier today or earlier this morning? Come on, 35. Give it to you, man. Those second touches always make me nervous if you're taking those. Oh, nice, man. Nothing like being done within like 5 minutes. Nice. Oh, dude, it's teasing that VWAP hard up there. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's usually the way I like to do my fundeds, Wes, is try to knock those trades out in the first 10 to 15 minutes and just be done with the fundeds for the rest of the day. And if I can't get them, just don't try to trade my fundeds later. Usually with my Lucif accounts, we've been doing like the breakout from my the one opening range play that we do sometimes. But whenever we had that 160 point move down, it kind of messed it up. Dude, that make me nervous trying to hit that third and fourth time. Because that thing done hit up there quite a bit. Yeah, luckily news didn't mess up the charts too bad today. So it wasn't too bad. Hopefully everyone's having an okay day. We are green. We are small green on the fundeds, and we're only up 115 now on the eval because we lost $100 on that last little short off the VWAP there. And this could just stay in a range where we push back down to 85 again, and we could just be trading sideways for a minute. You're thinking about a long if we break the VWAP? We're definitely have not broke out of our opening range candle from 9 o'clock to 9:15 because it's been so massive this morning. Yeah, you can see the big 5 minute trend line build up we have here. For anybody that likes to trade trend lines. Don't let the Monday ruin your day. Oh man, my maybe you'll get it today. The break of that Nick. Uh like I said, guys, we're still just kind of sitting on our hands at the moment. So if you follow like if you like the 5 minute trend lines, this is a nice 5 minute trend line build up here for anybody that likes to trade range. For anybody that likes to trade that stuff. I know everybody trades a little different. That's why I don't ever tell anybody what they say they do this in trading. I would never tell anybody that they trade wrong. So every new strategy and what strategy was new at one time. I figure if the one strategy won, everybody would be trading it. If everybody traded, that same strategy won over and over. Over and over and over. Then there would be nobody to make money off of if everybody won. Yeah. That's the reason why I can never say what strategy I trade because, man, I trade a little. I feel like I trade just basically what the market. I just feel like the market's a little different every day. So, so I feel like every day's a new adventure when trading the NQ some days. You just never know. The only thing that I try to stick to on most days is is not trading breakout candles, like jumping into breakout candles. That there is usually what will get me. Like Do I have prediction on Bit? No, I don't know. Like as far as the Bitcoin goes, man. As far as my experience with Bitcoin goes, I just buy it and just hold it. Yeah, see, that's pretty good too. There, if your setups are not there. Me on my fund is I try to just stick to one trade a day. No, the only Bitcoin that I buy at the moment or crypto that I buy at the moment is probably XRP. And that's because it's not too expensive to buy. It's only like $1 something. Yep, that's why Wes, I try to stay away from the breakout candles, especially me trading the 5 minute charts. And see, I used to get a lot of fake outs on myself because I traded the 1 minutes, and so the 5 minutes is helping me be a little bit more patient. And all the squares are my higher time frames. So each one of those white squares you see represents a hourly candle. So even on this short while ago, the reason why I was very iffy about this short taking it while ago was because that's the bottom of the 4 hour candle. And see right now, pushing up into the 43s, that's the bottom of the previous 4 hour candle. So that's why I'm just not sure. We would definitely need to get back above the 40s here. Yep, that's pretty much what I do too, Wes, when it comes to those breakout candles. Trust me, man, I miss a lot of big moves because I missed the breakout candle and all I can do is sit there and watch. Because I know on those 5 minute wicks will just wreck you. I mean, look at this wick here. I mean, heck, this is what, 20 down to, that's a 40 point wick. I mean, the wicks on some of these 5 minute candles are just insane. I like those longs above the 450s up there. If we can get back above there, close the back above the 4 hour candle, get back above the VWAP, get back above the session mid. And you almost need to break these previous wicks here at that previously hourly candle. Then you got another pivot all the way up there at 506. The VWAP will get rejected. Yeah, Radius, there's multiple guys over here trading off that VWAP. That Crash is over here being teased with that 35 sell. Or did you move your take profit in Crash? Oh goodness. Excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty good, Wes. The thing that's helped me out the most, Wes, is putting my funded accounts away at their loss. So that has helped me the most is the whole risk management thing. That is what's helped me from not blowing accounts over and over. I did have a fairly rough, I felt like April and 1st of May. This is the sell zone. My short line is probably 84. What time is it? Almost, man, it's almost 11 o'clock, guys. The morning's flown by. Good luck to anybody that's in a short or long position, whatever way you see the market going. Oh, okay. So you're thinking we run those 300s again on that long wick? Oh, here's our 50%. I don't know. I've never really looked into like which months are worse than others. That is something I don't know too much about. I know I had pretty good months of trading from November to March. And by the end of March, I started struggling in April and May. Not like overly struggling, but I was taking a few more losses here and there on my fundeds. Crash, did you take your short here? The ES. Look how bad the ES looks, guys. Yes. ES is just stuck. Look, you're going short. Nice. What are you targeting? The lows? How heavy do you go in your trades? Because I remember one day last week you were holding through a lot of drawdowns. So how heavy are you in your trades when you get in your positions? Because I remember you said you just sat through that big drawdown that we had last, was it Friday or Thursday? Yeah, like I said, guys, this is why I kept saying, like, be careful if you're trying to long into this area. There was a lot of rejection up here from this morning. We're pretty much back at our opening range. Okay, so you're thinking we pull all the way back to 30K? So are you like holding swing trades then? Like where you're holding for days or are you holding short term, like just for the day? I think the ES is going to have to do something for the NASDAQ to break out. Oh, you do a little bit of both? Okay. Like I said, if you're looking at the ES is just straight chopping sideways at the moment. He may be, Nick. I'm not sure. Are you trading real money on yours or are you trading prop firms? I mean, I guess if you're doing swing trading, most prop firms don't allow swing trading. I think there's a couple prop firms out there that'll let you swing trade. These levels we got marked out on our charts, guys. These are the Adam Manzini levels for anybody trading the ES. Oh, just add some cash to a Ninja charts, or that is something eventually. I don't know about the swing trading, but eventually I want to add cash to my Ninja charts. I have an account set up. I just haven't added any money to it. Because I feel like I've got to the point where I'm usually fairly consistent with my accounts. Where, most of the time we're only taking just a few losses on those funded accounts a month. Day trade only. Right here. You don't see this choppy mess in the ES? Oh, it's dirty. All these little lines represents his levels. Your resistance levels are the gold lines, and the green lines are just supports and resistance. The green and red are just support and resistant levels. You can see how we did a failed breakdown of this resistance at 76.10. We pulled back into it and just basically dumped. And you can see we're just kind of trapped seeing support and resistance off his levels. If you want that, I can help you get those set up, Nick. Oh, you're looking to do a cash account too? No, it's only on Ninja, Nick. But you can just put it on a Ninja chart and not trade it. You already got too much on your charts. Maybe is this finally the sell off? The ES looks like it's trying to break down here. Mean divergence. Oh, goodness. I want to say, I think Adam Manzini even said this was a no trade day. If you go look at his, if you go look at his Twitter page, Nick, he said this is basically a no trade day. Because he likes to trade failed breakdowns. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Let me look it up on my phone. This way we don't forget about it. Look at there. Right up there. All right. I subscribe to it. We'll give that a look. Thanks for sharing. I'll share it in the other chats too, in case anybody that wants to take a look at it. Uh-oh. Top of the hour, guys. Did we finally get the move here? New hourly candle. Maybe that hour here will get a pop here. Man, this stuff's just insane today. Today's not had been a bad day to kind of sit on the sidelines on some of these trades. So we've only taken, like I said, we've taken 3 trades so far today. We've taken a winner on the fundeds, a winner and loser on the evals. I want to say it's automatically on there, Gil. Or I may have to go look and see if I downloaded that. I can't remember. It's under VWAP 8. And I don't think I put that on there. I feel like that was already on there. I just recently added it to my charts only because there's several people watching that they trade off the VWAP. To me, I try to have as little as moving average as possible because I feel like if it's not there, it doesn't exist. Because I figure it's more stuff to look at. I just like to look at the resistance, my support and resistance levels, like, previous day session open, previous day close, pivots, and stuff like that. I try to stay away from too many moving averages. I used to like, following the 921. Now, I do watch moving averages on my Rico candles. Oh, you got it on TradingView charts? Let me look in my Discord. Let's see. And see if it's there. I'm looking for it. Okay. So it is an indicator I have. If you go to Discord, just select indicators and scroll all the way up to 424.24 at 903. That's whenever I added it to the Discord indicators. And you can just add it to your Ninja charts. You just download it. I'm assuming, do you know how to download stuff to your Ninja charts? Let's see. Here's the link to the Discord. Do you know how to add stuff to Discord, Gil? I mean, not Discord, but to your Ninja Trader charts? Like how to download indicators? Okay. Yeah, if you're paying for TradingView just to have the VWAP, this way you don't have to pay for it. Oh, yes, looks like it's trying to do a little breakout to the top side, but man, it's like there's so much resistance up here. Dude, I'd be almost I'd almost want to wait. This price action is pretty wild here, Nick. I'm getting ready to start on my work on my third funded account with Lucif, Nick. My goal is to get 5. I got 2 more evals. So if I can, it'd be nice if I don't blow either one of those. And that way, have 4. But I'm not going to start trading them until I'm done with this my funded futures account, because like I said, I still need to make another 450 to pass this account. We just hit the top of our opening 15-minute candle from 9 o'clock that we like to trade. Nick, what about your accounts that were frozen? Did you get those back? Guys, we got probably less than 5 more minutes here. Oh, nice. I'm glad I gave them back to you. We got about 5 to 7 more minutes left. Then we'll be on My Funded Futures from 11:30 to 12:30 for anybody that wants to join us over there this morning. And it'll be me and Methodical Man. They do giveaways every day. So they usually give away at least 5 free accounts every day during our stream. For anybody that likes to enter giveaways. I got to be careful what I say on TikTok sometimes, because if you start saying those words with free and giveaways, they'll drop the ban hammer on you. I think I got a warning for saying that one day last week, and I didn't realize what I was saying, and it wasn't even me giving a gift doing it. Doing the account stuff. But I got to be careful what I say. I know. Oh, look at that nasty follow through, man. Went up 20 points just to come back down 20 points. No, I never log into anybody's stuff with my PC. The only thing that worried me, Nick, was me being at my sister's house a few weeks back and me being on her same IP address and her trading elusive also. So that had me worried a little bit. It's not like she was taking trades from my computer, but we were on the same IP address. So that did have me a little worried. Hopefully nothing comes from that, because that's usually where I go trade at whenever I go to Georgia. Okay, so you can have 5 accounts per household, but as long as you're not on the same PC. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Also, guys, I don't know if one of you guys want or not. I also have a 50K elusive that I thought I gave away. I'm pretty sure I did, but it's been on my account for a while. So if you're one of the winners of that account, you definitely need to try to at least get that off of there. Hopefully they don't let that expire, because I think they give you 30 days. Been pretty crappy price action for the last hour, guys. I'm hoping during the My Funded Future segment, I tried to go back and find it, Nick, and I couldn't find out who, because I delete some of those emails. I found a few of them, but I don't know who won that one. Most people just go and sign up for it as soon as they get it. But I'll give it 30 days. If that thing's not gone within 30 days, might just have to give it away to somebody else, or because I don't want to request new eval giveaways with that on there. Because I can request giveaways every 21 days. Dude, this is definitely in some nice rangy price action here, guys. We got about 4 minutes left. Man, if you're good at ranging, this is definitely your bread and butter here for the last hour. Basically, if you like to trade range, so basically you would just keep trading the range back and forth until it just doesn't work anymore. Hmm. The band hammer. Oh, it's just sweeping the 25s and 50s. Yeah. Is that what you're doing, Radius? Is that how you're trading? We're doing good, Car. How are you doing today? The grandma trader. Nice. The Papa trader. All right, about to have a new candle. Does this next candle hold this area up here? Nope. Look at it rejecting hard. It is still holding at 15 minutes, guys, at the 60s. Dude, the box is paying the bills right now. If you, like I said, if you're good at playing the range, man, this is definitely your bread and butter. I'm not that great at playing range. Where I struggle with range is I'm scared to hit the button. What's up, prayer kid? How have you been? Probably when it goes, it's gonna be like a big old boner candle to the top side, and yes, we did break our 5 minute trend. You're up $10 for the last 20 minutes. Nice. What's up, Chip? We're trading from Northwest Arkansas, Chip. Right now, just kind of sitting on our hands at the moment. It's been very choppy for the last hour. Nick, I thought you said you were up $200. Did you lose your money a while ago? Yeah, we've had three trades this morning. So we had two winners and one loser. Oh, this is part of the one micro long that you've been holding. Like I said, guys, we will be on My Funded Futures in about less than 15 minutes. I have to get my PC ready because I have to make sure everything's closed out before we log on to there. But thank you guys for hanging out this morning. Oh, the ES is finally, well, the ES is in a really tight consolidation. This is what the ES looks like this morning. The ES looks horrible this morning. Horrible, horrible. I don't know why that's on the 1 minute. But look at the 5-minute charts on the ES. Horrible. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful morning. Be careful trading because this stuff has been super choppy for the last hour. So we've been just sitting on our hands pretty much most of the morning. Just because like I said, we don't want to mess up our accounts being Monday. To me, Monday and Fridays are like the worst day to mess up your accounts. Kind of starts the week off as I got to make up the profit that we lost on Monday. And you end up having a good Tuesday and Wednesday and a Thursday. Then Friday, Friday's always a be careful day. So those are always my be careful trading days, Friday and Monday. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on My Funded Futures if you're joining us over there. If not, hopefully we'll see you tonight, and we'll be back for the Asia session. So thank you guys.